212. What's good, everybody? This is your boy Tony O, the host with the most over here at your AMFM podcast. And today I come to you with another fragrance review. Before I get into this review, though, I'd like to thank my returning guests, my returning subscribers, as well as my current subscribers. I'd like to thank you guys for rocking with me for this last year. It has been a year since I've been doing these reviews, so I appreciate you guys rocking with me as I've grown and learned to do a little bit more of this engagement with you guys. I'm really not a big talk to my camera type of guy or whatever, but I just wanted to share this information with you guys because I thought it would be beneficial to you, as well as letting you guys know that I have hit the 10,000 view mark, which for me is a big milestone. I really didn't set out on this journey to really accomplish too much of anything. Like I say, it was mainly just to share some information with you guys. So I'm very appreciative of not only my subscribers, but people who haven't subscribed to the channel, who have watched my shorts, who have watched my videos and things like that. I really do appreciate you guys. And in honor of that, as well as the fragrance I will be reviewing today, I'll be doing a giveaway this month. I want to make it this month, you know what I'm saying? I still got to get this giveaway time frame thing kind of down packed and understand a little bit more about the semantics of being fair when it comes to these giveaways or whatever. But what I will tell y'all is that the fragrance will be coming from the house of Mont Blanc. So just be ready for that. Details will be coming up shortly. I might drop some details in this particular video, or maybe one of my next videos, as I kind of hash out all the little details and figure out which 2 fragrances I will be giving away. So with all that being said, if you haven't already, hit that like button, that subscribe button, that share button, drop a comment in there. Let me know where you guys are tapping in from. I'd love to know where you guys are watching me from. And hit that notification bell. I don't know if YouTube is notifying you guys about the videos that I have been posting. I had one guy who I actually work with who follows me on here who told me that he hasn't been seeing some of my videos, and I asked him if he hit the notification bell. He said yeah. So I don't know if YouTube is just not really picking up the pace on that, or if I don't have enough subscribers, or I'm not uploading enough for them to notify everybody. But we'll see in the coming future how that kind of pans out. But anyway, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into the fragrance of the day. And that comes from, like I said, the house of Mont Blanc. This fragrance is Legend Night. And I'm very surprised that in this last year that I've been doing these fragrance reviews that I haven't done a review on this particular fragrance, because I've had it for a while. As you can probably see the usage on this. This is the first Mont Blanc fragrance that I ever picked up. And I bought it retail, which I really don't do anymore. But I paid something like 90 bucks, maybe $95 for this particular fragrance, only to find out about a year later that I could have picked it up on Joma Shop for about 45 bucks. And we'll talk about buying retail versus online as well a little bit later on in this video. But like I say, a little bit about Mont Blanc Legend Nights. This is an EDP. It's a fall winter type fragrance, but I believe you can wear it all year round. It was released in 2017, and in the top notes we have cardamom, mint, clary sage, and bergamot, which is one of my favorite notes in any fragrance. Apple, lavender, cedar, violet, and fir resin in the middle. And in the base we have black vanilla, akagala wood, musk, patchouli, and vetiver. And some things that I normally don't talk about when I do these fragrance reviews are the perfumers behind the fragrances that I'm reviewing. And with this one in particular, something just told me just see who did this and what other fragrances they've been a part of. And the 2 guys that were a part of this fragrance, or should I say the noses of this fragrance, are Antoine Maisondieu and Oliver Pichot. Now, one of the notable fragrances that these 2 guys have combined on before is another fragrance from the house of Mont Blanc, which is one of my favorite fragrances of all time, and that's Explorer. Another fragrance that Antoine was a part of was Myself by YSL, as well as Born in Roma by Valentino. These are some of my favorite fragrances. I haven't picked up Myself yet, but I did get it in a discovery pack, or should I say a sample pack that I bought from Dillard's about a year ago. So it's probably macerated over the time, but I did get a chance to check it out, and it is a good fragrance, you know what I'm saying? So I probably will be picking that up as well. But yeah, they say that the longevity and the sillage on this is a little average. I tend to think it's a little bit more above average, but I think it has a lot to do with the time of year that you decide to wear this, as well as your moisturizing regimen. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these pieces of information that I'm giving you guys are definitely subject to people's particular regimens or whatnot, how they wear it, when they wear it, under what circumstances, etc., etc. But in regards to one of the other fragrances that Antoine was a part of, Explorer, that's one of my favorite fragrances of all time, as I mentioned before, but it's been a great compliment generator. Now, I don't buy cologne, I don't wear cologne to get compliments. I buy cologne and I wear cologne because I like to smell good. Whether or not other people are picking up on it or not really doesn't matter to me. But when they do, it does give you a little bit of a nod that that was a good choice. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much what that is. Whether it be buying clothes, buying cars, sometimes a lot of times we don't make decisions based on what other people or how other people are going to react to it. But when they do, and they react in a good way, that kind of lets us pat ourselves on the back like, yeah, you made a good choice on that one. So Explorer is one of my most complimented fragrances from women of all ages, all colors, creeds, backgrounds and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I actually wore it one time at my mother's retirement party last year, and all my cousins came up to me. They was like, "Cuz, this is not what you was wearing when you got off the plane this morning. When they came to pick you up, when we was here setting up earlier, that's not what you was wearing earlier. That smells good. What is that?" So I let them know about that. A few co-workers that I work with, people who I was trying to bring information to in regards to fragrances and stuff like that. They really liked it. One female I let smell it the other day. She came back to me 3 different times. She was like, "Tony, I really like that fragrance." And she came back to me the other day. She was like, "That fragrance, I can still smell it." You know what I'm saying? I guess it was still on her nose or whatnot. She was like, "I can still smell it." The next day she came to me, she was like, "I need the name of that fragrance again." So I'm assuming that she's probably going to go pick that up for herself. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Antoine and Oliver, they did a good job on this fragrance as well as the Explorer. Now, what I will say about this fragrance is just the smell of it. Let me let y'all check out this atomizer. Y'all see that atomizer, right? Great atomizer. The smell of this, man, in the top, you get a little bit of that mint and that sage in the top. It's a very fresh opening scent, but it has a real dark dry down. And I'm very particular, and I like the dry down most of the time on my fragrances than I care about the openings. But I do like the opening. The opening is what gets you. The dry down is what seals the deal. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's the dry down all the time. But this opening is a very fresh opening, but it transitions into the woody notes like the cedar and the fir resin fairly quickly, as well as the black vanilla, the akagala wood, the musk patchouli. That base, that vanilla, that akagala wood, that musk and that patchouli and that vetiver, love it to death. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm not going to sit here and drag this review on too long. I just want to let you know that this Mont Blanc Legend Night is a great scent. You know what I'm saying? I will definitely probably be picking up another bottle of this once this is done. I've had this for about 2 years, and like I said, I'm surprised that I haven't done a review on this one yet. But I'm glad I finally got around to it, and I'm glad I was able to let you guys know about it. Buying retail versus buying online. I buy online mainly all the time now. The only retail I go to actually make a purchase is I go to Burlington, TJ Maxx. TJ Maxx actually has a little bit of a surprising selection, and but Burlington has been my go-to retail spot. Now, I still do go to retail places like Dillard's, Macy's, the perfumery places in the middle of the mall and things like that, just to put my nose on particular fragrances and to be familiar with what these fragrances are before I go look for them online to make the purchase. Y'all got to pardon the birds, man. They singing today, man. They out here, they getting it on, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully you guys can still hear me over this. I'm not going to yell. I'm outside. I'm chilling in my backyard. But yeah, as far as retail, the only plus to me to buying retail is that during holiday seasons and when there are different special occasion days that are coming up, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Valentine's Day, things along that line. There's always some little extras that they tend to throw in retail when you're buying. Online as well, they actually have sales and stuff online too. So if you're looking for the best possible purchase price, online is the way to go all the time. But if you're looking for some of those extras, you know what I'm saying, sometimes you might pick up a nice little gift pack, you know what I'm saying. But I was actually able to pick up a nice bag from one of the fragrances that I bought about a year or so ago, John Varados. I picked up a nice bag with him when I was buying retail. So yeah, you're always able to get some nice little extra gifts or things like that when you purchase in retail. So that would probably be the only plus, besides putting your nose on a fragrance and not having to blind buy something online. So with all that being said, man, I'm gonna catch y'all on the flip side. And like I say, I'm gonna work out these details for the giveaway that I'll be doing. So y'all stay posted on that, and I will have those up very shortly. But hopefully by the end of the month, I'll be able to have all that hashed out and be able to get this fragrance out to you guys. So with all that being said, man, I will catch you guys on the flip side. And until next time, you know what it is.